Hello guys, welcome back to SimUK. This is Steel Division Normandy 44. Now when this game came out, all those many months ago, it came out in early access and I made a review on it and I was pretty positive about the game, but truth be told, it felt a little bit lackluster. Now I came back to this game just the other day just to see what had happened. I saw there was a bunch of DLC that had come out and I thought I'd jump in and have a go and see if it had evolved, if it was any better. Well, it's almost exactly the same, truth be told, but what I realised was that the game itself isn't lackluster. Although this is defined as an RTS, a strategy RTS, in reality it's a TRTS, it's a tactical RTS. You really do need to know what your units are capable of and how to use them properly in order for this game to be effective. It's so good in that understanding. Once you understand that, this game is absolutely fantastic. Now, I thought I'd have a go at the campaign. I've been playing the last couple of days. You can see, back when the game first came out, I completed Mission 1, Hedgerow Hell, and 100%, which I think is pretty easy, that one. I have been playing Blood on the Risers repeatedly for about 2 weeks now. I must have played it 10, 15 times. I haven't completed it once yet. Now, it's not that I'm getting my arse kicked. Admittedly, at first, I was getting my arse kicked. But it was that constant arse kicking that enabled me to realise how to play this game properly and figure out what I was doing wrong. So, I mean, when I go into battle, I'm a very conscientious. I try and keep my men alive. I'm a practical, pragmatic, slow-paced attacking commander. But in some instances like this one, you need to be a bit sharpish. You need to get in there quick and get some stuff done, and I'm just too slow. That's basically my problem. I mean, I come out of the mission with like 1,500 kills and 340 men lost. That is a decisive victory in many games, but not this game, because the objective was to get to a certain place and hold the city, and I was too busy making my way from where I started to get to the city in order to take them out. So despite killing hundreds and hundreds of Nazis, I haven't yet completed this mission. Now, I love this game so much, I've bought all the DLC, Atlantic Wall, and Operation Epsom. I haven't tried either of those, but I will do. But first of all, I'm going to start here with Mission 1, and just try and just explain to you guys, especially those of you who don't know much about this game, and certainly those of you who don't own this game, just to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing and why. And then we'll have another crack at Blood on the Risers. Not in today's episode, because, you know, these games are about half an hour to an hour long. So, yeah, let's jump in, see how we get on.
Last night, American and Allied airborne forces boarded their planes and took off towards France. Shortly after midnight this morning, and despite the German anti-aircraft defenses, our boys set foot behind enemy lines in Normandy. In the meantime, at dawn, the greatest armada ever assembled opened fire and proceeded to land assault troops on the shores of France. The liberation of Europe is underway as we speak.
Both airborne divisions have been blown to the four winds all over the Cotentin Peninsula. Let's hope it'll disorganize the Germans as we planned. Half the men have been misdropped, sir, including ourselves. We seem to have landed at the boundaries between our 82nd and the 101st. Way too far from the division's objectives at Saint-Mary-Glisse and the bridges over the Merderet River. Yet we aren't the only ones completely off mark. The first amphibious assault wave has just hit the beach right on schedule, but much further south than planned. That is, just east of our present position. New orders from Division HQ, sir. You are placed in charge of a provisional task force, gathering any isolated paratroopers in the area, whatever their unit, and securing Eau-de-Ville-la-Hubert to allow our ground force to exit the beach as quickly as possible. The city and vicinities are held by a mere company of infantry. We must seize it as quickly as possible and put Eau-de-Ville in a state of defense to repel any attempts by the Germans to recapture it, and then counterattack quickly to open the way. The German coastal defenses are manned by auxiliary troops of poor military value, but they are supported by heavy guns. Any help we could provide in destroying those guns would hasten the amphibious forces' advance inland.
Right. Now,
here's our objective, Eau-de-Ville. Compose your battle group.
Right, okay, so I haven't played this since the game first released in early access, so I don't know exactly how we're going to do this. I think the blue men are ours and the green men are AI allies. Goodness me. That tea I just drank is not doing the job. AI allies. Goodness me. Enemy units will show up in red, and we need to now go compose our battle group. Now, this is unique, I think. I don't think I can actually do anything here, can I?
These recon units are crucial to detect infantry positions and machine gun nests, which could hamper our advance.
So you've got a lot of statistical information here about units.
Isolated enemies at close range, while two-man recon teams should be kept away from any fighting. Their only job is to keep their eyes open.
Yes. So, yes. We've kind of got pre-selected stuff already, so we don't need to do very much here. You'll notice that some of the cards have... This is not going to be a tutorial, by the way, just a brief sort of introduction. So, some of the cards have letters on them, and that's because the game releases in 3 waves, A, B, and C. So you won't get access to units that have B on them until we get to the B section, which takes about 10 minutes, I think, thereabouts. Okay, so we'll just go with what we've got.
Troops ready for deployment, sir. Just give the order to launch the offensive when you're ready.
So down here somewhere are some enemy big guns, and we've kind of half been requested to try and help them out. So I'm thinking I might send a unit down there. Maybe a Pathfinder.
So binoculars, Private.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Come over here. Get over here! Can't I move these guys?
Where do you need us?
I need you over here. Will you come over here? Or maybe I can put some new units down. Let's put some new units down. So we've got recon, infantry. So if I send down an AB leader who makes any units in the vicinity or near vicinity a little bit stronger. So I'm creating a task force here.
Sir.
And I want these guys to... Where do I want them to go? I'm thinking I want them to hot tail it down to this area. So if I... Oh, I've got no access to this stuff, that's annoying. I think I want them to hot tail it down to this area here. So we'll say speedy approach to there. And if I hold the shift key, you can see I've got a straight blue line. But what they'll do, which is kind of cool, is they'll take the fastest route. So it's actually not going to be fastest, I think, going straight across the fields. It'll be faster to drive down the roads here and come up to this position. At which point, I would like them to, excuse me, disembark. And from there, we'll mount an attack against those guns that are down there. Now, as for these guys...
Waiting for fire coordinates.
I want you... Are they already disembarked? It looks like they are. So, I want you to hot tail it over here. And we'll use this as our mortar firing position. We've got a Pathfinder here.
Out there, we'll find them.
So maybe we can have him come... Now, if you look at the mouse, see, sometimes it's empty, sometimes it goes green, and other times it'll be yellow. So yellow is a medium sort of defense, like cover, like visible cover but not real cover, and green will indicate like proper cover, like, you know, if you get shot at, it might, emphasis on might, protect you.
Roger.
Okay, so we'll send him over there, and then we'll get him to walk his way up to this point. Hopefully that'll give us a good viewpoint on what's going on. I might even need to push him further forward than that. You can get pretty close to the action, by the way. Like, for example, you can look in the window and see if there's any units in there. That is possible. You can use the gardens as cover and defense. It's pretty awesome. I've also seen people, because you do have, not in this mission, but you do have planes available, and you can actually zoom in and see the pilot and everything, which is really cool. I haven't actually figured out how to do that, and we don't have any Air Force in this mission, so I can't show you that today, but I'll try and figure that out and show you in the next episode. So yes, other than that, let's launch that battle. Now, one thing, this game isn't perfect. One thing I think you should be able to change is this button over here is return fire. So at the moment, this is a pathfinder, basically a scout. And what I'd really like him to do is not shoot at the enemy, but I have to turn that on. Now, I think you should be able to set in settings, maybe you can, whether or not that is the default stance of that character. Now, hopefully these guys are not going to run into trouble here. Enemy sighted, where? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh good, there is a little route. Hopefully that vehicle hasn't seen us. So, okay, so we know there's an enemy vehicle over here. We just got sight on it. I'm going to try and get my Pathfinder close enough to pick that up. Now you'll see these red areas. See how that's changing? That's the front line. Oh gosh.
MG, use smoke to cut its line of sight.
Transport.
There is a button to immediately disembark, but I can't remember what it is.
Locked and loaded, sir.
Damn it. So these boys are going to get into more trouble than I realised at first. Got an MG mounted in here, that's not good. Okay, so we've got those guys to give in. And I'm just going to tell my boys to attack here. Hopefully the MG can pin this guy down. And you see the red line above his head basically means that he's
captain makes him a target for the Germans.
He's under suppressive fire and he's in a bad way.
We fix him, you flank him.
So I wasn't expecting this to turn into a mission. I thought we'd make it easier progress here, but apparently not. Can I get my RT to hit this guy?
Do you have a target, sir?
Out of range.
6 rounds. Over.
That's a long way out of range. I'm going to have to send them an artillery unit.
Guns primed and ready.
Right, so we've got eyes on this unit over here. I'm just going to see if I can bring in some RT for these boys. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to need to do this. So this is kind of... This is distracting me slightly. I've got a path... Oh, I sent the Pathfinder over here by accident. Alright, maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. Right, hot tail it over here. Meet up with our unit.
We're suppressed.
So it looks like we're coming in. These engineers should be taking out this MG pretty quick. There we go. Job done. Right, let's move everybody up.
Loading the captain makes him a target for the Germans.
Let's move everybody up.
Be advised. Enemy sighted.
I have nothing else planned for this afternoon.
Reservoirs are full and igniter all cleaned up.
Get in that building.
This is a story you will tell to your grandchildren.
Then we'll put the artillery, the mortars here.
Ready for orders.
So we'll call that Unit 2, and we'll just have him
I'll be there
come and support this. I didn't realise I'd be having a battle down here as well. So, okay, that's kind of distracted me ever so slightly. Right, we've got our Pathfinders. How far forward can I get here?
Roger.
A little bit further forward. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to use that building right in front of us to give us some cover.
I have nothing else planned for this afternoon.
See if we can't get up into this main building here. And get some eyes on what's coming. Let's move these boys up. And get these guys ready to move up, but don't move up.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, so we've got enemy units in that building there. We've got a vehicle here.
Waiting for orders.
Don't want that Pathfinder to go around the outside. Where is that vehicle going? That's what I need to know.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, it looks like it's coming this way.
Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
That's my concern at the moment, is this.
We haven't secured the objective yet, Major. Keeping the enemy under mortar fire or moving under cover of a smoke screen could ease our progression.
Okay, well that vehicle's totally disappeared way before we were ready. Let's clear this area, or avoid the visibility on this area, and we can push up this left flank.
At your orders.
Okay, so we're going to be Unit 2. I want these boys to attack. I want to be in that building.
Waiting for fire coordinates.
So we've got a bit of smoke cover there. I'm going to do the same on this side, and we're going to push up the right flank with these boys.
Sir, yes, sir.
So let's come over
Let's
here,
liberate some ladies.
get into some cover, and yeah, I'd like you to attack down this side,
Oh, Silver!
and push into this building if possible. That's the plan.
Guns primed and ready.
Let's get some more smoke out. Try and give them as much cover as possible. So we've got eyes on that vehicle again now. That's quite handy. Put some more smoke down there, trying to obscure any visibility that unit might have.
Ready to pound them, sir.
That's out of range. Damn and blast it. Maybe we can push up with these guys.
We're rolling. Ready with supplies.
Incidentally, this little vehicle behind them here, this little Jeep, basically that's just ammo supplies for the MG.
Ready to fire.
Oh no, the smoke's come off too early. We've got an MG in there, that's not good. A couple of mortars on him, that should quieten him down a tad. Putting a decent amount of fire on him, but here come the mortars. Taking out half of his team. Much better, much better. Right, press on, chaps, press on. Actually, let's put that smoke right in the middle there. How are we doing on this right flank? Seems to be a lot better.
Yes, sir.
Military units.
Smash them.
Still out of range. Oh, got something much closer. I'm not sure what that broken heart sort of icon means. Come and get round in the next building, don't just stand there, mate. You try and get across the road if you can. Okay, so the artillery should make short work of these guys. Quite a lot over here, actually. They should be able to deal with this lot. You in the building? Get in the building, for God's sake. This is another thing that does kind of frustrate me a tad, is that units don't tend to get in buildings very easily. Oh, there's a bit of cover there, getting that cover. It looks like we've pushed them back, actually. Let's try and push up
Yes, sir.
as best we can. That damn vehicle is making short work of our guys. I'm not liking that one bit. Okay, so they're in that building. We've almost secured this area. Looks like we got a shot on him. Let's hit him hard. How are we doing over here?
Sir. Ready, sir.
Right. Let's get the
I'll let you off at these coordinates.
the dude out, and let's try and push down to here.
Orders are clear. Go ahead.
Artillery at your orders.
We'll try and cover them with the mortars where possible.
Waiting for orders, Captain.
Okay, so we've got that vehicle to fall back. We're still trying to take this area. Not quite successful yet. I think we're nearly there.
Sugar King. Sugar Charlie 3. Say again.
So this is Unit 2. They're pushing up. Actually, let's push up here. I think that's a better
Let's go,
defensive
guys.
position for our next move. I'm not sure if that's going to work out or not.
Товарищ, не стреляй!
Move forward quickly.
Yes,
Push
sir.
up into this next building. Oh no, get back in there. Oh, crappy crap. Sneaky. And he's pinned down, so hopefully we should take him out pretty quick. We've got guys on both sides shooting at him. Fuel explosion, nice.
Platoon, formed and
That's
ready.
dealt with.
Another
Stop.
one bites the dust.
We've taken him out.
Drop 200. 6 rounds.
Okay.
Over.
We don't need you to do
Village
anything.
secured. We should bring MGs and AT guns to ambush any German reinforcements.
Okay. Right, 5 minutes to prepare this ambush. So, we got some units that we can bring in here. Now, these AB mortars have got a range
Need
of
some extra firepower?
900 meters. So if I press C, you can zoom out a bit and you can see where 900 meters is, or you could do if that wasn't in the bloody way. So 900 meters, so they can reach all the way out there. So I think that's a pretty,
Do you have a target,
well, I
sir?
say a decent position for them, but they've got no cover.
We'll reposition
Maybe
the guns
behind
there,
this
sir.
building here would be better. This Pathfinder unit, we're going to send him right up the front. We want to know what's going on before anybody else does. So let's try sticking him in
Don't
there
wait,
first of all.
Gary.
So
Yes, sir.
we'll do that. We're going to need... Oh gosh. What's going on over here? They're under serious...
Artillery at your orders.
Oh, I lost the entire team. Oh, nuts. That did not go well.
Nearby. Protect the gun.
Alright, well I'm going to have to leave those guys, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Annoying that that Pathfinder didn't pick up on these enemy units.
Waiting for orders, Captain.
A couple of MG34s.
Fire! Smash them!
So that hasn't gone well. Right, over here, let's get some MGs in. Three MG units. I think we'll have an AB leader because that makes them more effective.
Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
Anti-tank, most definitely. We need some of these. Place a couple of those about.
We're easy target here.
Put some guys over here. Put another MG in.
It's gonna blow.
And just a whole bunch of rifles, I guess, as backup and support. Again, another MG. Where can we put this MG? That's a fairly decent view of the area. Or would that be better? That might be better, in case anybody breaks through. Ah, we've lost that unit. God damn it.
Some extra eyes, sir.
I thought we'd taken that unit out. Apparently he just disappeared into cover. So our Pathfinder kind of let us down a bit there. And we've lost this, wasted this entire unit basically. Come on, shoot this guy.
Shoot them.
So we've lost that unit now. If we can at least take out this MG. Total failure that was. I wasn't watching them enough, I guess that's the problem. Come on, there's only one guy there.
Yes, sir. Hand me the binoculars, Private.
Let's try and stand over there, give us visibility. Right, let's get these units to disembark.
I'll get you there as soon as possible. Yes, sir.
Disembark there. We want you to disembark, I'd say somewhere in there.
Germans ahead. Get ready for a fight. Ready to transport.
We can't take much more of this.
Are they coming
Ready,
already?
sir.
Oh god, they are.
Waiting for fire coordinates. Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
We're going to have to bring the artillery slightly further forward, to be honest.
You want it, I got it.
Right, MG in the bushes. Same there.
Damn, this thing is heavy.
That should theoretically keep that area
Reduce at
nice
your
and
service.
quiet. Let's get that Pathfinder up as far
Ready,
as we can.
sir.
These engineers have got no cover at all there. Let's move them
Barbecue
up.
on its way.
Right. So now we've got to hold Ordeville. What else can we bring in? Artillery, howitzer.
Enemy column in sight. We must stop them.
We bring in 2 howitzers. Let's do that. Get some supplies in so they don't run out of ammo.
Yes, sir.
Degrees up.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, guns. Thank you.
Kill.
Now, doesn't this guy have line of sight? No, he bloody doesn't, does he?
He's burning.
Another one bites the
What is
dust.
blocking his view there?
Give us a clear line
Right,
of
we'll
sight.
bring him in, and then that way, if anybody sneaks past, we can slow them down. So our initial defences here seem pretty good. Is this the Pathfinder?
Yes, sir.
Can you get up into this area here to give us a really good idea of what's coming? Don't shoot at anybody.
Guns primed and ready.
See if we can take out that mortar unit before they start trying to take our units out. I think we're a little bit too closely packed here, to be honest.
Yes, sir.
Let's get these guys to move over here.
Where are we headed?
Deploy the howitzers over here.
Waiting for orders, Captain.
So that's out of range there, which is a bit frustrating for our mortars, but the howitzers should be able to reach that gap. So I haven't got a lot left in terms of cash, but I want to try and push down here to the guns. Oh, looks like we've actually done quite well. So I'm not going to manage these guys, I'm just going to give them instructions and hope that they can sort them.
Smash the entire area.
Germans ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Right, so we've got 2 howitzers here,
Waiting for orders, Captain.
which should have greater range. I want to take out these big guns at the back.
Waiting for fire coordinates.
Oh, where's this guy going?
Waiting for fire coordinates.
I don't want you to see my Pathfinder.
Taking heavy fire.
Yeah, he's got spotted. Right, fall back, fall back.
Direct hit.
Which means we lose sight of everything that's over there, which isn't great. Maybe I can get him back into the fight in a bit.
Guns primed and ready. 10 degrees up.
Just put some covering fire over there. Got some engineers coming into this gap.
Ready to transport. I'll get you there as soon as possible.
Fire. Smash them. Waiting for fire
Artillery over there, we want that gone.
Waiting for orders, Captain.
That MG'd unit definitely needs to be taken out. Careful not to hit my own guys here. Now he's been
Ready,
pinned
sir?
down.
I have nothing else planned for this
Maybe
afternoon.
we can get him to come around this way. I mean, that would be the perfect little spot for him, in all honesty, if he can get there.
Another one bites the dust.
So far we seem to be doing pretty well. Right,
Ready to transport.
let's get these boys to
Loud
jump
and
down there.
clear.
Can we send them an artillery unit?
Nothing's moving there anymore.
Okay, that's all we have. So we'll set that up.
Yes, sir.
Hot tail it
To the metal.
and drop off.
I'll
Right.
let you off at these coordinates.
Oh, these guys are a bit close.
Ready, sir. Good night, gentlemen. We're going in.
Danger close artillery coming in. Just saw some artillery over here.
Adjusting
Some
on target.
mortars rather. Try and drop the howitzers on that.
Don't shoot. Let them burn.
There we go.
Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
So they made a decent push there, I've got to say.
At your orders, sir. Changing position.
Right. So get in the bushes, but don't shoot at anybody unless they shoot at you, is basically what I want you boys to do.
Enemies nearby.
Adjusting on target.
Which immediately they do, obviously.
Yes, sir. Drop 200.
Okay, so we'll use our mortars and whatnot to really smash this area to bits. You know what, I think we could really benefit from having a few more mortars.
Direct hit. Yes, sir. Another one bites the dust.
The howitzers and the mortars, pushing them back there. It was good work,
You on
lads,
the
well done.
target, sir.
Let's just try dropping a big fat
10 degrees up.
hello
Fire.
into this area here and here. Looks like they're pushing with the second load of units. We've got visibility again now. Let's take out
Fire. Smash 'em.
that before they get too close. We've lost one unit. I mean, these guys are taking a hell of a kick in.
Need a light, sir?
They can pull back now. They've done their job. They gave us visibility.
Back. Protect the fuel tank.
Smash the entire area.
This is our main concern here. Has that unit turned up yet?
We've used up all our ammo, sir.
Ah, we've used up all our
The
ammo.
captain makes him a target for the Germans. Attack
I
formation.
think I might push these boys around here.
Direct hit.
Loud and clear.
These guys got no more ammo, which is a real cheap supply. Oh, good, we got one. We got one.
Where are we headed?
Come on, drop out.
I'll get you there.
This is not helping. I need you to hurry up. Unit 1. Oh man, Unit 2. Cheap supply. There's a lot of them, isn't there?
Do you have a target, sir? Fire. Smash them.
Now we can't lose this hedgerow, so I'm going to focus all my firepower on these guys.
Need some extra firepower.
Howitzers and mortars right here. They're falling back. That's good. I want this hedgerow covered.
Fire. Smash them. 10 degrees up. Fire.
Try and stop this little advance that they've got going on here. This MG has excellent line of sight down that area. That's so cool. That wasn't planned, but it's absolutely perfect.
Waiting for orders, Captain.
So we're going to decimate this area. All of our artillery is just going to drop here, just for a minute, just to let them know that that is not the way they want to come in.
Fire coordinates. Smash the entire
There we
area.
go. That's got them sorted. We'll do the same on these guys. Try and push them back. We've got some additional firepower coming in now with these vehicles. We don't want to get too close because if they've got anti-tank or anything, they'll be easy gain. Push that little attack back. Nice.
Fire.
Definitely want to take these guys out if I can. Oh, and there's something down here as well.
Waiting for orders.
Pack 38. Actually, no. Stay there.
Germans ahead.
You're so useful just telling us what's going on.
Ready to pound them, sir. Adjusting on target. Artillery at your orders. We'll reposition the guns there, sir.
Oh, no.
Waiting for fire coordinates.
So their mortars are now attacking us.
Ready to
So I
fire.
need to take these mortars out big time because they're decimating us.
Guns primed and ready. Moving on to new firing position.
Yeah, they're doing a good job there. Let's move the mortars over here. Jeep supply can come back in.
Germans ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Jump to.
The tanks are almost there, sir.
Saluting the captain makes him a target for the Germans.
Let's get you into that building.
Need some extra firepower. Jump 200. 6 rounds. Over. Suppressed.
Still haven't taken their mortars out. The only reason I can see these guys is because of these pathfinders. So, I mean, it just hopefully
Ready.
makes it absolutely clear how important they are. Stop moving them then. Keep them in cover.
Enemies nearby.
These guys are pinned down. We've held them so well on this area. But I am a little bit concerned about these mortars. These are doing some serious damage to us.
Got the pieces, sir.
Attack formation. Form up.
That Pack 38, I think, is there specifically to take our units out. So they're using mortars again.
Solid copy. We're moving.
Stretchers.
Do you have a target,
So
sir?
these boys are pinned down. I think I've only got one mortar unit left. That's not good.
Changing position. Out.
That's not good.
Heavy AT guns spotted, sir. We must destroy them or they will eat our tanks for breakfast. German supply truck spotted, sir. Let's commandeer it. Given that we're always short on ammo, it could prove handy in future battles.
We've lost the unit there. They're actually making a decent push now. I'm not sure why these guys have no ammo at all, but they don't.
Waiting for fire coordinates. Enemy is chosen.
Let's liberate some ladies. First platoon.
Right,
Easy
let's get these rifles to push up
Go, troopers.
because we're now under a bit of pressure.
Need some extra firepower. Smash the entire area.
We'll just put some artillery there. So we've got these guys back. They've got some ammo.
Over. Another one bites the dust.
Artillery's dropping here.
Taxi's ready. I'll get you there as soon as possible.
So now we've got three,
Target, sir.
four mortar units together.
Yes, sir.
So they're gonna make short work of this lot. And we're nearly taking out one of these two. The howitzers. There we go. That's one down. Try and work on the next one. And these guys should be done. There we go.
New orders from division.
There we go. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it.
And open the way to St.
I
Mary
didn't
Greece.
actually get these guys to even deploy, let alone anything else. Clear the exit of all enemy units. Right.
Artillery at your orders.
This should be pretty easy. So I've got my
First platoon. Easy company.
I've got my guys here. I want to push forward into this area.
Ready to fire.
Germans ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Here comes the Mighty 8, sir. Duck your head.
Sir, yes, sir.
I think if they go out there, they're going to get a bit beat up. So let's
Smash them. We're operational.
just drop some heavy stuff in here.
Yes, sir.
Come back. Anybody who comes around this ridge line, I want you to jump on, but otherwise, leave it alone. That's it, that's it, that's it. That's it. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Excellent, even. Now, can we push this guy up? That's not really good
Another
cover.
one bites the dust.
That's better cover, okay.
Yes, sir.
Unit 2 on that pack taken out.
Need some extra firepower. Careful. Jerry's out there somewhere.
Right, let's push up. I want to come up into this corner. Oh no, he got taken out.
Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
Our Pathfinder got totally taken out there, so what's going on? Somebody somewhere.
Loaded, sir.
Looks like that pack 38's gone.
Das war's.
Bunch of stragglers, they'll be taken out real quick. That's probably what happened to him. Press them back. Alright, these guys.
Taxi ready.
Come on.
Suppressed.
Deploy, deploy, deploy,
Yes, sir.
deploy. Right. You can be Unit 5. I just want you to go and attack.
We'll do our best,
All the way
sir.
across the map there. I don't know if you're going to be effective or not.
Waiting for orders, Captain.
Make sure our mortars are not dropping stuff on our guys.
Bitte, nicht schießen. Sugar cane. Sugar Charlie 3.
Push up, push up, push up.
Yeah.
Reservoirs are full and igniter all cleaned up. Fire. Smash them.
Honestly, mortars are so important.
10 degrees up. Fire.
You can see the AI is pushing up on the right hand flank. We're way ahead of them on the left flank. Oh no, look at this.
Guns primed.
Sneaky little mortars. They could be really bad for us.
Another one bites the dust.
MG as well.
Guns primed and ready.
Got him.
10 degrees up.
Decimate that area and push up. I need that MG gun. Actually, we'll leave them to worry about that.
Fire. Smash them.
The road is open, Major. There's no time to lose. We must reinforce Colonel Ekman in St. Mary Glees. 9 M4A1DD are driving inland with our troops, sir. I don't think we could have done a better job today. It will give us a solid armor core to support our advance on St. Mary Glees.
There we go. Mission complete. So, another cool thing I really like is that the units we start with at the beginning of the mission are basically the units we get, unless we get reinforced later on. So any units that make it through this will have their XP increased and they'll become elite units potentially. That'll make them more accurate, less susceptible to suppression fire. And yeah, I mean, pretty good. Let's have a look at the history here. You get a breakdown of every single action that happened throughout that entire encounter, both positive and negative. Kills. These are all the kills. I mean, so that's every action, and this is all the kills. These are all our losses, and this is the experience that we've got. So we lost 15% of our units, which is not good, obviously, but not bad either. 15% for such a huge battle is quite decent, really. Just trying to see if I can tell how many kills we got. I guess it's here. So we got plus 13 in experience. So that's at 34 minutes. Kills in team, 28% kills, 1,080 kills, 480 casualties. So we lost nearly half as many as we killed. So we killed 2 for every 1 we lost. That's not a terrible statistic in such an intense battle situation. So guys, this is Steel Division Normandy 44. Hopefully by showing you this video you have maybe seen the quality that is within the game, and maybe even join me for the next mission, which is going to be really tough. So thanks for watching today. I really appreciate that. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and especially if you want to see more. And if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. That's all I can say. Thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye.